I don't know if you've ever had a situation like this, and I'm pretty sure you have. In life, you can have a time where there's something you want to do, maybe something you want to create or whatever, and you've got to just think of something to do it. It's like it's on the tip of your tongue, but no matter what you do, your brain just can't produce what you want. You can't think of anything, you can't do something, and it feels like there's all of this built up energy and tension inside your body, and it just won't go away. And eventually it gets to the point where you just can't control it and you break down and you just go and seek some sort of instant dopamine thing to just sort of calm yourself down and just get that shit out of your mind, and just something easy for you. This is a reality with a lot of young men, where the bit of release that they seek from all this tension is in, like, porn and masturbation, and they get that release from when they ejaculate. But that's a bit too much. I won't go much into that. There's another way to release all of this energy, and it's much healthier for you, it's much better for you, and it has some incredible mental health benefits. In life, whenever we're navigating it, things can happen, and you can be working on something big, you can have stresses of the modern life, and there's all of these things, and they all start culminating, and they're building up, they're building up, they're building up, and it's like this bubble of tension, of stress, and all of these emotions. They get trapped up inside your body, and they're like cramping up your muscles, and like literally like making you tight and tense, and it just builds up so much to the point that you just explode and you give out. And this happens to so many people across the globe. And I've discovered, there's a way that you can relegate this stuff, and there's a way that you can actually release this tension in a beautiful and like a way of harmony. A lot of people do this around the world, but it's not nearly as popular and prominent as it should be. Not nearly as many people talk about it enough as they should. And what this practice is breath work. I just did my breathwork session right before coming to record this video. I did an 18-minute energy release of, I lied down on the floor and I did some, quick breathing, some hyperventilation for a bit. And then 2 times that speed, I did it even faster and faster. And then I would do a long breath retention and then start the cycle again. I did that 3 times and finished off with like a quick 4-minute meditation. And like that, I feel good again. Although I still don't feel perfect. There was a lot of tension inside me that needed to be released, so I think I'm gonna have to do another one of those sessions to properly flush everything out and feel at peace and beautiful again. And breathwork isn't one of the only methods. You can also journal into a diary. You can go out and do some exercise, move your body and break a sweat. There are various ways to release this sort of built up energy inside of you, but one of my favorite ones is breathwork. And if you go and look at that top link in the description, it'll take you to this page that I have, where I have a couple links of my 2 favorite breathwork sessions. One of them is 5 minutes, one of them is 15 minutes long. They are both really good for you. I recommend you do the longer one, because the longer one has better benefits. It's obviously more difficult, but the longer one is going to be better for you. So go and join that thing. It's free, doesn't cost you anything except you signing, making an account and stuff, and that's all it's going to take. So breathwork is one of the best habits out there. I did it, like I said, I did it just then, and I feel a lot better than I did before I did the session. However, I still don't feel perfect. My eyes really itchy. I don't have much else for this video. I didn't really think it through. I just did that breathwork session and I felt the benefits for it. And I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea to speak about for day 17, I believe it is. Yeah, breathwork. I'm gonna start doing that every day now. I know at the beginning of the series I said I wouldn't really focus on it as much. I wanted to focus more on the meditations and gratitude. And I've been incredibly consistent in all of them. I've barely missed a day on them. I've missed a few here and there, but I've only missed 3, and I'm on the last day of the habit tracker. So yeah, breath work, I haven't been consistent on it at all. I've missed most days. But as you can see at the very end, I did yesterday, and I just ticked off my box for today. So for this next part of the series, moving forward from today, we're going to be focusing more on the breath work and movement side of things. Obviously, meditation, gratitude, journaling, all of these habits are still going to be things that I do daily, because they're not something that you just do for a period of time until you heal yourself and then you stop doing it. That's a mistake that I made last time about a year ago. I did all the habits, I felt great, and then I slipped up and stopped doing them like a fool. Now I understand that this is a lifestyle thing. It's not something that you do once, it's something that you do forever. So subscribe to the channel if you want to follow me on this journey, if you want to learn more about these habits, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.